Hello students, let us learn today Pythagoras theorem. Let us consider one triangle given here, which is a right angle triangle. That means one angle of its is of measure 90 degree. Let us name this triangle as triangle ABC. Now let us have measures of these three sides of a triangle. That is, length of AB is 3 centimeter, length of BC is 4 centimeter, and the length of AC is 5 centimeter. Now we are going to learn the theorem of Pythagoras for this triangle ABC. So in this triangle, AC is the hypotenuse, which is the side opposite to 90 degree, and AB and BC are the two sides which makes a right angle. Now let us do one activity. Let us draw a square on the hypotenuse whose length is equal to the length of the hypotenuse. Similarly, on side BC, let us draw one square whose length is equal to the length of side BC. The length of side BC is given to be 4. So we have drawn here a square of side 4 centimeter. Similarly, we have drawn a square on side AB of 3 centimeter. Now if we have to find the area of all these squares, that is, if we can find the area of a square on a hypotenuse, similarly the area of a square on side BC, and the area of a square which is drawn on side AB. So as we can count here, the area of a square on hypotenuse AC is 25, area of a square on side BC is 16, and the area of the square on side AB is 9. From this we can have the area of the square which is drawn on the hypotenuse is 25, and areas of two squares drawn on sides making a right angle are 9 and 16 square units. What is the relation we can find in these three numbers? So here we can observe that 25 is the sum of 9 and 16. So we can write here 25, which is equal to 9 plus 16. So from this we can conclude that if there is a right angle triangle given, then the area of a square which is drawn on the hypotenuse is equal to sum of areas of two squares drawn on two other sides of a right angle triangle. So this is nothing but the Pythagoras theorem, or in short we can say that hypotenuse square is equal to sum of squares of two sides of that right angle triangle, which is a Pythagoras theorem, and we can state it as if there is a right angle triangle given, area of a square which is drawn on the hypotenuse is equal to sum of areas of two squares which are drawn on two other sides of that right angle triangle. As we know that area of a square is given by side square, that's why in short we can say that in a right angle triangle, hypotenuse square is equal to sum of squares of remaining two sides of a right angle triangle. We can define this as in a right angle triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two sides. We can illustrate this for triangle PQR, which is a right angle triangle given. Here the measure of angle Q is 90 degree. That's why PR is the hypotenuse. So by Pythagoras theorem for this triangle we can write PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square, as PR is the hypotenuse and PQ and QR are the two sides making a right angle. That's why PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. This is Pythagoras theorem.